What's going on, everybody? Wild time here. Um, World of Warcraft going live again. Today, we are starting off in Feralis, and we are farming quite a few things, actually. We're farming the Emerald Whelpling, and we are farming the Sprite Darter Hatchling, and we are farming leather, all kinds of leather. Heavy hide, medium leather, green whelp scale, selling for $250 right now. Heavy leather, medium hide, medium leather. Got some living essence. And I think we're going to try to find a group for this as well. I think you can do this in a group farm. Start room. Green whelp farm. See if anybody else wants to come join us. We are currently on our rogue because I don't have a druid with skinning on this realm, or on any realm for that matter. Druid would probably be best just because these are so spread out. But that's not how it's going today. So we've got these green whelp scales, and I think they're used to make specific like transmogs. I think there's only like 2 transmogs that use them. But they will sell. They have a low sell rating. There's probably, like better things that you could farm skinning wise that would sell for more and faster. But then you don't have the chance at getting the Emerald Whelping or the Sprite Darter Hatchling. I do have a macro made for my pistol shot for to target noxious whelps, although I probably don't even need it. You could probably just tab target these things because they're so spread out. And honestly, whatever you kill here has a chance to drop the Sprite Darter. I'm just doing some of these old school farms here. I've got about 26 minutes. That was dumb. I got about 26 minutes left on my bonefish buff and my Darkmoon Firewater. There's another farm I'd like to start doing as well here in a little bit probably in Warlords of Draenor. These whelp scales drop pretty quick actually, so pretty decent drop rate. Got a group in the group finder. Maybe some people will want to come and join me. I have a hard time sort of getting groups together really in group finder a lot of the times. I think the last time, what is that? Oh, that looks cool. Poison tipped bone spear. And it's got a real low sell rate.
I must get closer.
Alright, so this is where being a druid would come in handy. You wouldn't have to really mount up. But I'm not a druid, so take what we can get. I have not gotten the whelp yet. I'm at 133 attempts for the whelp and 145 for the sprite darter. I have bad luck with these whelps, honestly. The dark whelpling I did get after 2,000 attempts. Red whelpling I've probably got 10,000 attempts, and I've never gotten the tiny crimson whelpling. I don't think there are any over here on this side until we get up over here more, I don't think. So there we go.
I must get closer.
Rogues can actually get around fairly quick, honestly, if you're outlaw, because you've got your grappling hook, you've got your sprint, and then you can take a talent like I am Night Face, so obviously you can do this here, turn into your little guy. But then also I've got a soul bind where when I'm stealthed, it gives me like I think like 10% or something like that increased speed. What's going on, Russ? Yeah, we're in Feralis. We're doing the old school green whelp farm, but also getting the green whelp scales and just a bunch of other heavy hide, heavy leather, medium hide, medium leather. But we're hoping to get the green whelpling or the sprite darter hatchling. I've got 25 minutes farming that, and that's I've stopped to do talking and stuff like that. But we're about 8K for 25 minutes. That's not entirely accurate either, right? Because some of the Transmog, it just has like crazy value. Well, not really value, but it's like the price is inflated. So if anybody wants to join, Green Whelp Farm is the name of the group. It's on a North American server, and it's the only one up there named Green Whelp Farm. So
Too far away.
if you don't have skinning, this makes this like a way less profitable farm because
Let's get closer.
you really don't get much. I mean, you get the chance for like transmog in the pets, but if that's all you're farming and you can't get the leather, then you're pretty much, if you don't get the pet, you're screwed, right? If you have skinning, you're at least making out with several thousand gold, even if you don't get the pet. Also, if you just wanted to park like a tune in Feralis, like to do this farm every once in a while, you could also go down in here into Dire Mall, and that's a pretty good place to farm transmog as well, actually. What's going on, Alex? Hope everything's going well.
I must get closer.
So, the Dragonflight Alpha came out, and all of the, like my YouTube feed is full of like alpha reviews, and all that kind of stuff, right? Like everybody's posting about the alpha, about the new race. all that kind of stuff. So it is like, it's a thing now. It's happening. People are excited about it. I've never done an alpha or a beta. I like to wait till everybody else figures out what to do, and then like watch what to do, and then go do it, right? But I'm excited about it. The professions are changing a lot. Well, let's see what that cutthroat hat is. 2200, and it's got a low sell rank though. So are you all excited about Dragonflight? Are we ready for it, or are we? I get like new expansion anxiety myself because there's so much to already do in the game. I feel like when there's new stuff, it takes me away from like what I'm already doing. Oh, you mean this? Yeah, this one over here. I I don't know. I don't even know what that. I don't even know what that is. I don't think you can interact with it, right? Maybe it'd be like a get used in, heck, who knows? Maybe it'd get used in Dragonflight. Yeah, I don't think it does anything. Nope. Looks cool though. Yeah. We'll skin these guys. These guys won't drop the Emerald Whelpling, but they have a chance to drop the Sprite Darter, and also they give you leather. Oh, so when you, I gotcha. So when you go, what's a Ravager's hand wrap? Hold on. That's a low sorry too. Okay, so yeah, because you can dream walk, and that's one of the portals for the dream walk. Can you actually go in there and get to your druid place? I think about the only thing I've ever used the dream walk for is just to like reset dungeons, so I don't really know too much about it.
Too far away.
Yeah, I'm getting a ton of these dream whelp scales. Or green whelp scales. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy too, because they can give you some living essence.
Too far away.
Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Just sort of taking it easy today. Wife made an amazing brunch. We ate breakfast at like 11, but it was awesome. It was like bacon, thick cut bacon made in the oven with eggs and pancakes and toast. Yeah, it was good. And potatoes.
Too
It was
far
amazing.
away.
When you enter the dream walk, there's a thing with chat like something strange happening in Portal. I feel like there's always something strange going to be happening in a portal, right? Well, we've got a My levels. This guy's in the guild that I'm in. So. Oh, he's already here. That's crazy. Yeah, the odds of having somebody in the guild jump on and do it is not very high. But now we've got 2 people. So this ought to go a little bit quicker. Yeah, it's sort of like the, you ever, you ever done the, I read the Narnia books where they get caught up in a,
I must get closer.
wardrobe, and it says, to lock oneself in a wardrobe is a foolish thing indeed. I feel like that's sort of the same with like, portals, right? So we're both killing these now, and see if it speeds it up. And he's a druid, so that ought to help. He's missing these up here, though.
I'm out of range.
So anyway, there's another farm that I found out about today that I want to try a little later. It is in Warlords of Draenor. It's in Tanan Jungle, and it's with the Saber Claws. And basically, you have to have the rep for it, but essentially you get claws, and you get sumptuous fur. But with the claws, you can buy a savage cub pet. I'm actually gonna move. Hold on, I'm gonna move my face over here. That way y'all can see the chat to see if any of these drop for the other guy in the group. He's got that little moth thing there. Where it turns him into a moth in his druid form. Yeah, so Alex, they have a real low sell rate on this realm. Now, in a couple weeks, when the auction house is merged, I think it'd be a different story. But I don't expect them to sell real quick. But they're going for 250 right now. Alright, let's invite this mage here.
I must get closer. Too far away.
So people evidently want to farm this. We've got 3 people in the group. That's pretty good. Yeah, the auction house merge will be insane. You're right. I think the things though that typically sell for higher will still sell for higher. Cancel scanning is going to be a thing that I don't want to say is of the past, but it's definitely going to be a lot
I must get closer.
worse, right? Because there's so much more competition. I'm not sure the respawn rate on these guys, but I feel like I'm killing everyone that I loot.
I must get closer.
Yeah, I think in the long run, too, Alex, I think it's going to help. Like, if you watch stuff that's not gold making related, most people are really happy with the change, right? Gold makers aren't the primary target for Blizzard. They're not the main player base. So like on this realm, I have, this is a high pop realm, but Bear Tartar has been out for like weeks. And so either you have to make it or you just can't get it like at all. And that's unfortunate on a high pop realm. So stuff like that will be corrected. Project Druid Alt Army. 5 druids with specific setups for specific farms. Time to get caught up. Include every advantage druids have. Yeah, I definitely need some more druids. I have one druid, and it does blacksmithing and tailor. And I'm sorry, no, that's all the way wrong. It does mining and herbing. But I do want one that does skinning. But here's the thing. I'm stuck like on 2 different realms, and I haven't decided to commit to one realm yet, so I don't know which realm I would put it on. There's my conundrum. Project Druid Alt Army. I like it. It would take a while. Professions take a while to sort of get the most value out of. Well, the level 87s, they do pretty good, so you don't need max anything. But as far as transmog and stuff go, like to get some of the old patterns and that kind of stuff, it just takes a while, right? And guy said, "What's the percentage drop rate for this pet?" Not very high. 1 in 1,000. So yeah, the auction house merge goes live like in a couple weeks, right? August 2nd. I'm not sure if there's a better way to do this in a group besides just flying around. Oh yeah, they do realm merges all the time. If there's like one that's like 2 that are low pop, they'll merge them together. This though, the auction house. So right now, the auction house, everything that you put up on the auction house is realm specific. Um, but August 2nd, it's going to be region specific. So you're going to be sharing the auction house with everybody in like North America or EU. So that's going to increase the amount of buyers and sellers, like a lot. We'll get used to it though.
I must get closer.
Oh my gosh, really? That many max tunes that are druids? Yeah, you're right. They are the best class for farming. It's almost unfair, honestly, at how good they are at farming. Like if you want to be good at farming, you're forced really to get a druid. Yeah, I would get night elf too because sometimes like the shadow meld can be invaluable sometimes, right? But honestly, okay, so I do PvE as well. And I went just leveling up my druid. I was tanking, And so Druid has a lot of different buttons for the different flight forms. Well, like bear form, cat form, travel form, right? All those different forms. And so depending on what spell you cast, it can kick you out of the form you're in. So I was tanking in bear form, and I went to cast rejuvenation on myself, and it took me out of bear form, and I didn't have it on my hotkey anywhere to get like to get it back to bear form. So I had to like in the middle of tanking go find in my spell book how to get back to bear form and put it on the hotbar. Because you have to have like 3 or 4 different keybind setups, right? Because you change forms. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're doing it for all content. Yeah, long term, I think it'd be good as well. We're probably better off just staying in this one little spot, honestly, instead of going all the way around the island with this group farm. Somebody got a silken girdle. Yeah, all this transmog is just real low sell rate. So nobody's got one yet.
I must get closer.
There you go, living essence sells for 81 gold. It's not
I'm out of
bad.
range. I need to target something first. Too far away.
Some more green. There's no way I'm gonna sell all this green whelp scale, right? I mean, I guess I could, but it just seems like I don't know that the drop rate's pretty dang good on it anyway. It's only used for a few specific things. Alex, why a monk and not a druid? I'm not sure where the question came from, man. Sorry. I have a monk. Actually, I got Keystone Master on my monk this season. So monks actually they come in handy. All right, so I ran out of my fire water. Yeah, let's go ahead and get my fire water back in me. If I have it. Did I buy more than one? Yeah, so monks are going to be good. Monks are going to be good when it comes to the new patch because people will be wanting to group up mobs and stuff like that, and they will always need somebody will always need a monk.
If you find anything exotic, bring it
All right, so let's get some more Darkmoon fire water here. All right, now we're back in business. No way. So wait a second. In DF, are you saying Dragonflight? Like, is that what you're? So in the new expansion, they're gonna have a potion that calls all beasts within 60 yards to you. If that's true, that's gonna be insane. I wonder if you could like turn it on and then just run around. What? I wonder if you can just like turn it on and run around and like, or if you have to like stay still. That is going to be phenomenal for farming. No way. I'm going to write that down. Pheromone. That's going to be nuts, right? I mean, that seems like almost too good to be true.
I must get closer.
Sprite Daughter would be nice for 80K. Yeah, I wonder if it's something where you just do it once, you know what I mean, and then they come to you. What would it be like though if you just like you popped it and you just ran around like if you were a druid and you had your speed set on and then old world you just turned it on and just like gathered the whole zone up, right? That would be cool. And then just swipe them all down.
I'm out of range.
I'm at 271 attempts for the whelpling. Yeah, and that's going to be the question, right? Is it going to be for just old, like new content, or is it going to be for like old content as well? Because I imagine it's going to be a lot harder to survive, like new content. Sort of out of speed boost there to get over here.
I must get closer.
There we go. We're picking it up with this four-man group now. We're just able to stay in this one little circle here. But see, the crappy thing is on my rogue. Like if I had a druid, you just flight form. You go around and pick all that stuff up. Rogue, I sort of gotta hoof it for the most part. Shoot, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to keep up with looting them as fast as we're killing them.
I can't attack that.
Yeah, farming monks.
I can't attack that target.
Yeah, monks have a very specific role in farming right now, right? Like you use your statue, and that's about all you're good for. Use your statue, people pull. Your statue keeps the aggro, and you just AoE him down. Let's see if we can get. Should we go to 500 attempts? I really like Monk though on PvE. Like Monk tanking is probably my favorite tanking, honestly. Warrior's fun too, but Warrior's not doing so hot right now. Let's see. I feel like isn't there a sprite darter hatchling that you can get from like doing a quest as well? Uh-oh, they stopped spawning. What's up with that? There we go. Forest Hoop of the Aurora. Yep. So that's one of the things with farming, right? Like you could farm for like 1 to 2 hours straight and get nothing, and then like at the very end of it, you could get what you're farming. Or you could get it early in the beginning too, but for me anyway, it never works that way. It's never like, hey, I'm gonna go farm this thing and I get it early. It's always like I feel like I'm just about to quit, and then you get something, and then you're like, let's keep going to see if we can get another one. It's like gambling, right? I think maybe today is the day I start my second druid. The biggest thing is I have to figure out what server I want it on. And I think I'm gonna go skinning, but I don't know. I have a skinner on every server that I'm on. I have a demon hunter that does skinning on my other server that I'm thinking about putting my druid on, but I don't know. Because then I go back and forth. Like, I'm not going to probably main a druid at the start of Dragonflight, but so I want somebody that I main to have some sort of like gathering profession, really, so you can just pick up mats while you're out doing your normal stuff. Ooh, alright. This is a pretty chill farm though too. Like this is something you could pretty much do like if you were like watching TV on a second monitor or just like, relaxing watching a show or something. You could just fly around and kill and loot these things. What's going on, McCade? Let's see. So McCade, today we are farming the Emerald Whelpling and the Sprite Darter Hatchling and green whelp scales. So the green whelp scales right now are going for 250 gold. Low sell rate though. But the Emerald Whelpling is going for like 80k. Or no, like 50k. And the Sprite Darter Hatchling is going for like 80k. So, but if you have skinning, this farm is gonna get you some uh, profit no matter what. So you're not gonna be like spending time and not getting any gold, right? We're at almost 30k for the hour. Unfortunately, though, I'm not a druid. I'm on my rogue, so it's not ideal. But we were lucky enough to get a group going, which makes it go significantly quicker, just as far as looting and that kind of stuff. What's going on, Jimmy? Yeah, so the it's made to, it's done to get the green whelp armor, which interestingly enough is not up on my realm. So
Anything ancient to trade needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
or it wasn't okay. Okay. So let me rephrase that. Earlier, like 3 or 4 hours ago, it wasn't up. Now, however, it is up. Green whelp armor going for 1 million. So actually, here's the pattern for it. Where do you get the pattern? Should I buy this pattern? Let's see. I'm tempted to, just because um it's right here. Do we have room? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got room for one more. Be a 5-man. Green whelp armor comes from. Let's see. Taught by green whelp armor. Let's see where it comes from. I think it drops off the whelps. Dropped by. Okay, no. So it's dropped, but it doesn't drop off the whelps. It drops. Well, maybe it does. Razorfern Crow, Moradon, Razorfern Crow, Hillsbrand Foothills. So it's a world drop. So I think what I might do, I might just buy it for 3,000. One click and you're flying. Yes, druids are by far the best. So here's the question. Do I buy this green whelp armor out? What's the region sale average? Region sale average is 300. Maybe I just go farm it. But then again, the whelp armor, it doesn't really have a high sell rate. The bracers have a pretty good sell rate. Hmm. Let's look and see what this is. This is what it looks like, though. Yes, how cool would that be? I need that on me. I'll put a hold on it. Let's make a note to farm the pattern. Because it looks like it comes from Razorfern Crow. We could just do some Razorfern Crow farming, right? And hopefully it'll drop. And if not, no big deal. We can always come pick it up later on the auction house. If the green whelp armor went faster, then I would have bought it no problem. The temple, yeah. So let's see. Did we miss one? Why are they not spawning? Hmm. Yeah, that might be something just to put on my, hey, let's go farm Razorfern Crow RFK for a while. And then if we don't get the pattern After a while, we'll just buy it off the auction house. Wouldn't that be crazy though? Somebody's got it up there for 1,000,000 gold. The Crusader enchant recipe. Let's see. I do need to farm it. I don't have an enchanter on this realm. Pattern, Crusader. Probably have to look it up. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, Jesus. It's up for 40,000. My other realm on my priest is where I have my enchanting. Might be worth it. There's just so much stuff to do in the game, right? Like I've thought about, hey, let's go farm the Crusader enchant, but there's so much other stuff that you got going on. Yeah, thanks, Alex. I'm appreciate that. Hopefully somebody in this group gets it. And also hopefully it's me. Right? That's if I had to hope, that would be my hope. Like if I had to give it to somebody, I would give it to me. Just saying. I feel like the easiest whelp pet. So you've got the emerald whelp, the tiny crimson whelpling, and you've got the emerald whelpling. I feel like the easiest one to get is by far the dark whelpling. It's going for like 90k. The dark whelpling is on my realm right now. I doubt that it'll sell for that though. It's typically like 40. But you never know. If the only one available is for 90k and somebody really wants it and they got a bunch of gold, they may do it, right? Go ahead and put our group back up. Maybe we can get a 5-man going. Russ, do you have the Crusader enchant? How big is the how easy is it to drop? Vital shoulders of the fire flash. I'm waiting for it. When you do these kind of farms, you sort of go brain dead, right? And then all of a sudden when you get it, you're like, oh. Yeah, I think it comes from one very specific spot, right? Let's port that down too. We'll do the green whelp farm, the green armor farm, and we want the Crusader enchant as well. Man, there's so much stuff to get, um, filled out on all your professions. Yeah, I would definitely try because it looks to me like the mage tower is going to be a thing that is continually around, right? Like they're going to keep it around. So people are always going to be wanting it, even as it's nerfed. So okay, so on my warrior, when I got the mage tower, I tried like 30, 40 times just in regular gear, and I was like, screw this, I'm gonna have to sort of min max. And then when I got like the neck enchant and the Crusader enchant, the Crusader enchant I think heals you, right? So it allowed me to drop my impending rush for a stun so that I can stun some of the imps. And that healing that it gave me, allowing me to get that stun, allowed me to basically clear the mage tower. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go over here for a minute and kill some over here. 351 attempts. Let's see if we can get 500 and see what happens if we get it 500. Supposed to be 1 in 1,000 is what they say, but that doesn't mean that after 1,000 you're guaranteed one. Okay, so hold on, now that's interesting. If anyone has done the quest line in Plaguelands, you need poor rep with the mobs. I'm guessing they're friendly if you have higher rep, right? And you won't be able to kill them. What's going on, ASAP? Yeah, so you could farm it on anybody, right? So I've got several boosted tunes. I imagine that they don't have the rep, right? So some of my older tunes probably will. But that's good to know. I've never heard of that. We're talking about the McCade. We're talking about the Crusader enchant, farming the Crusader enchant, and you can only get it from like a specific mob. But the mobs that you get them from, you have to like not be friendly with that faction, I guess, or you won't be able to kill them. And right now on this realm, the Crusader enchant, the pattern for it is selling for like 40k. Yep. Yep. It's for sure. I'm getting a druid with skinning. This is super annoying. Hey Jimmy, I hope you make millions too. In game and in real life, man. We all need money to not have happiness, but you know, to not be homeless. These guys who are sticking with me up here, they're the true champs. Oh man, flight form. Somebody was talking about the other day, I think it was it Erosium? I think it was Erosium they were talking about, like why don't mages have flight forms, because they use arcane, and then I guess the druid also uses arcane. So is the flight form from the arcane magic part of the druid, or is it from like the nature part, right? And also Khadgar can turn into a freaking bird. Jaina doesn't turn into a bird. None of the other mages turn into birds. Is that his exclusive like high mage, like Guardian of Azeroth, like a thing, they can turn other people into stuff, right? They can polymorph. So why can't we get a mage with a flight form? That would be cool because then you'd have flight form and you'd have the portals. That'd be nice. Alright, just the two of us left. But for almost an hour for 3 to 5 people and nobody getting one, that sort of sucks. Oh, really? Khadgar, his weapon allows him to do it? Uh, WTB that weapon. Worgen skinning racial. So, what is the Worgen skinning racial? Two to five druids, park them so they pile up rest XP. Just bring them out to fast XP dungeons and low level farms. Yeah. You can get it in classic, but does it allow you to? Does it allow you to have a travel form?
I'm out of range.
Skins faster. Okay. The reason I mainly do Night Elf is for the what's it called? Where you drop combat, but that's mainly for like PvE and PvP. And sometimes PvE, like if you're running dungeons and stuff like that and you get glitched into combat, that sucks. But if I'm not doing any of that with them, yeah, Worgen, if I'm going to make a druid specifically for skinning, Worgen may be the way to go, huh? Why didn't my grappling hook work? Does it stack? So does it skin faster and then it also stacks with like Darkmoon Firewater or like skinning enchants? Plus, I think, don't Worgens have like they have like an extra speed boost as well, don't they? Another failed grapple hook. That was dumb. So yesterday, Headhunter's armor. So yesterday we figured out on stream with McCade here that there's a pet called the Scorching Searling that comes from the Molten Front, and you have to unlock the vendor for it. So you got a lot of footwork to do, and then you need to get 30 marks of the World Tree, which, if you're far enough into the quest line, you can do in one setting, and then you can buy a bag with a chance to drop this pet that sells for an astronomical amount of gold. It was like, what was it, McKay? Do you remember? It was like 280,000 K or something. 280,000 or something like that. Oh, did he get one? I think he got one. The dude in my guild got one. Oh, he's harassing somebody. I was like, oh, he got one. They didn't. So anyway, I thought it would be cool to do that Searing Scorcher to, now if I could, dedicate every day to do the dailies in Molten Core to get the 30. And then have like an opening where I would open like at the end of the week, like open the 7 or something like that. I don't know if I would want to hold on to them or open it every day though. That'd be tough. Alright, 407 kills. Let's do 93 more. Got a crap ton of green whelp scales.
I'm out of range.
Okay, so what do we think? You know how like I was just jumping right there? Does jumping make you go faster, or is it just like a knee jerk that people do to jump? Like I try to do it when I'm in water too, and I'm going slow. I'll try to just jump. I have no idea if it helps or not.
Too far away.
So an hour and 20 minutes, no pets so far. But plenty of scales here. We got about 30,000 gold worth of scales in an hour and 20 minutes. And that doesn't include the skinning that we have. So we're at 38K roughly for the hour and 20. And I think that's probably just about accurate. I think I have one transmog that I got, one or two transmogs that I got that are probably overpriced. That it's calculating. This guy's a trooper. This guy's sticking with me here in the group. Hmm. McCade, I think that once I get the 500 kills here, I've got some errands to run with the wife. And then that'll probably be it for the live stream. But I think, though, I got a plan to make a video about it as well. But I'm going to do some farming out in Warlords of Draenor. Without giving too much away, you can look it up like on your server. But I'm going to be farming claws in Tanan Jungle to get this guy.
Trade needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Okay, so honestly, it's not even up here. Savage Cub is what it is. But it goes for about 8K.
If you find anything exotic,
There was one up earlier, it either ran out or somebody bought it. Yeah, the Saber Claws. Yep, you can actually get some pretty decent transmog from it, like, believe it or not. The Warlord's transmog is actually pretty decent. And then you get the claws and you can buy that little cub.
I must get closer.
Oh yeah, which ones did you get? What pets were they? I'm interested in that rot breath pet you brought up the other day. All right, 60 more attempts. Sky fry. Yeah, I'd have to look at those. Somebody, I think I was mentioning the other day too that somebody, I don't remember if it was Thrawn or Iceberg. Somebody did a video about some add-ons that you can install that it gives you the price of the pets, and then it compares it up against like the region, and like pretty much like if it's on a different, if it's lower than the region, then you can buy it out and then flip it on a different realm. Yeah, rot breath. I don't even know where that comes from. I'll have to check it out. But I did. I posted in the Discord. I'm not sure if you got it or not, but I was looking at the Pappy one, and it looks like it only drops from fresh jelly deposits, which are the ones that come up after the um, little events. Which I flew around for about 40 minutes farming and trying to wait for an event, and I couldn't find an event. Oh, we got one. 451 attempts, and we got it. Honestly, I was not expecting to get one, honestly. But we got one for 50K. Nice. Let's go ahead and finish out the 500 kills though. Yeah. Man, you get jaded farming it, right? Cuz you're like, "Oh man, it's been feels like forever." Cuz you can't, I mean, like you can't really group up these mobs and get hundreds of kills, every 20 minutes or anything. You got to put in the work for it. Now, if we get the Sprite Darter, there might be a better way to farm Sprite Darters, right? Because it's just a world drop. A McCade that is selling for 50,000 gold at an .02 sell rate. So an hour and 27 minutes is how long it took me to get one. And that bumped up my gold per hour, and what bumped up my gold to almost 100k, 96k. Realistically, that's probably looking, if you take out the transmogs, that's probably looking at like, I don't know, 80k. I actually can't believe I got it. So I think I said 500 kills. We stopped at like 60, right? So it's restarted, so 40 kills. We could also kill all these and skin them for the sprite darter. You won't get the whelping off of them, but thistle fur robe, 10,000. Yeah, right. 01 sell rate. Region average is 1800. Jet chain of the quick blade. Yeah. Wrong mount. Oh yeah, callings. That's gonna that's gonna take a while, dude. I wouldn't even attempt to do all the callings on that many. I can barely keep up with my mission tables. As a matter of fact, all day today I've done like 2 out of like 10 characters for mission tables. That's crazy, man. You know, pets, that's something I might have to get into, pet flipping. I know some people really do really well at it. My biggest money makers last week, I posted my clear out video, by the way. It's on the YouTube channel. It's a mailbox. No, you know what? I haven't posted it yet. I've got to edit it. I've got to edit it today. But I do a weekly clear out on the YouTube channel. And this week, I think I ended at 3.9 million, and it was like 300k in profit. But my biggest, okay, so crafting, I made like 60k on my blacksmith crafting. And then for way, way, way less work and investment, I made 60k on my jewel crafter crafting. And I'm talking like I just crafted like the blacksmithing. I spent about an hour and a half crafting everything I wanted, and then just reposting and doing like a little daily, like a little mini craft in the middle of the week. But my jewel crafter, I didn't even really. I probably spent maybe 30 minutes all week crafting with my jewel crafter and making 60k. It's crazy. Jewel crafting has been an insane gold maker. With no gold, 100 in 2 days. That's insane. Yeah, the weekly clear outs they take about 20 minutes, and well, they take about 30 actually, and I go through the different mainly the different crafting professions and some transmog and stuff like that as well. So I don't clear out um any of my things that I've sold until like Saturday when I do the video. All right, 5 more here. Dun, 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 dun. And these next 5, sprite darter hatching, I can feel it. Yeah, that's what it sounds like, dude. All right, we're doing one more. One more is what we need. Let's just go over here. This is it. Are we going to get another one? Ah, nope. See, then it's tempting to keep going because it's like, I could just kill this one. Maybe it'll have something. I could just kill this guy. Maybe he'll have one. It's always hard to stop, right? So, yep. Making a druid for skinning definitely next on the list. Rogue sort of sucks for doing it. All right, so let's go ahead and put it in our right here, Emerald Whelpling. So if we put it in the auction house like this, it's listed for 109k with a regional average of 30k, 0.1 sell rate. So if we open it and put it in a cage, it's gonna go down. But I think it's probably more realistic that someone will buy it. So anyway we look at it though, this was 110,000 estimated gold for an hour and a half. Let's see. Emerald Whelpling right here. See, I don't think I want to keep it. I think I want to sell it. I think I want to sell this one. What a dream whelpling, that's pretty cool. Right? Alright. So we're going to put it in the cage. Yeah, McCain, I think I might look at that as well. Pets. A monk for skinning and group farms, or you can go Worgen Druid. I think I'm going Worgen Druid on this one. I have a monk, doesn't have skinning though. Alright, so let's get rid of all this gray crap here. Sell gray. Alright, so... Alright. We want to sell the Whelpling for 50k. And looks like there's only one other person selling it. So let's actually, you know what? Let's be devious. Let's do that. No, no, no. Wait, let's do one better. Let's see if that works. I actually think I have... Do I have the dark whelpling on this guy? No, it's not on him. He's on another one. Yeah. Leveling professions on alt is a chore, that's for sure. So we're going to sell all this heavy leather right here. We're going to sell all this medium hide. This is living essence. Look at this. Heavy hide. Sell all that. We're going to sell all the medium leather. We actually got a bunch of good stuff. This, I don't know. I think I'll send these. Yeah. I'm actually going to send these probably to my Transmog runner. But some of these I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of. The ones that are like, that one I may keep just because that one's no good. Tyrant Scott, let's probably keep that one. Nope. Hacking Cleaver? Yeah, we'll keep that one. Get rid of that one. Oh. Ghostwalker pads, eh? Okay. So we'll get rid of those. Let's go ahead and sell that one. This mallet, we don't need that mallet. Wait, what was that? Sparkle shell? Region sale rate is 300 gold. That's probably nothing there. Poison tipped. Too low of a sell rate, I think. Too low of a sell rate. Probably not that one either. 19,000. I doubt anybody's ever going to pay that for that. But you never know. We'll keep those. Let's just list them.
To trade.
And then we'll send them off later. You never know what somebody's going to buy, right? And it only cost us 54 silver to put up there. What is this? Medium leather? Yeah, we'll put some more up. Yeah, you're right, McKay. People, if you put it up there long enough, somebody will buy it, right?
If you find anything exotic, bring it to
Let's go ahead and open these little mithril boxes real quick. See if we get anything major out of them. Look at this. What is this? Mystical bracers of the fire flash. Pattern. Big voodoo cloak. Let's just learn that pattern. Let's see what it does. Big voodoo cloak. Let's see what that looks like. It's got a really low sell rate. Just purple cloak. Alright. Well, we did it. We got the Emerald Whelpling. We spent an hour and a half going and trying to get it, but we got it. 50k put on the auction house at an 0.2 sell rate, so that's pretty awesome. Just thank everybody for coming out. Thank everybody for I say coming out like we had a bonfire. We're all sitting in our computers, probably, or our phones. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the channel. There is a Discord. It'll be in the link down below. Go ahead and join that so we can have Warcraft talk when we're not in game. Build the community. Yeah, just thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Like the video, it really helps. Subscribe if you like Warcraft content, and take it easy. Remember, don't be a jerk to people. It's just a game. Have fun with it. And until next time, I'll catch